We are here at the Judson Women's Leadership Conference with Whitney Young from Accenture. How are you?
Good morning, how are you?
I'm wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure to be here.
So you all are here today to assist young women with their resumes. Tell us a little bit about that.
Correct. So Accenture is a company of over 300,000 people, and one of our largest offices here is here in Atlanta.
Okay.
So we try and definitely have a presence in the community. So today we're here specifically focusing on resume building. Resumes are kind of that face before you have a face with someone.
First impression.
First impression. So we're going to be reviewing resumes. The young women have been asked to bring their resumes, so we'll review them, go over a few tactics and a few lessons with them. And even if they don't have their resumes, we can still kind of go over those lessons and tactics, and they can take those away in order to prepare their resumes in the future.
What are a few tips that you can share with our audience when they're, because we have some young women that may be watching this today, what are some tips that you can share with them in regard to their resume?
So one that immediately pops to my head is it's okay to have multiple resumes, especially at this age, where you still may have some school experience on there, some different projects or community involvement. So it's okay to have a resume with some of those things on there, to have another version of your resume with more just work experience on there. It's okay to tailor your resume to what you're going after. Yep, what you're going after.
Okay. So maybe have a basic template of a
it's okay to have a basic template, switch some information in and out. If you're applying for a job to, be a nanny, it's okay to have certain experience on there. Or if you want to, thinking, okay, maybe I want to change a little bit and, have an office job.
Right.
Switch some things out and tailor them for that office job, or, use them interchangeably.
Right. So what would you say one of your pet peeves when you're reviewing, just one, when you're reviewing resumes, what would you say is a pet peeve? Something that you see that you just like nails on a chalkboard.
Biggest pet peeve, and I think for us being Accenture, we work with, probably if not most of the Fortune 500 companies. So we're in front of C-suite folks. So being consistent and being exact is very key for us. So one of the biggest pet peeves with resumes is just inconsistency. So you may have one bullet point that starts with a past tense verb, and then you got another one that starts with a present tense verb, and just that inconsistency. So that's definitely something we're going to be sticklers on today.
And in regard to interviewing for jobs and resumes, how important is social media? Because I think some of our young people don't quite understand how important social media is.
Social media, everybody uses social media today, from, the 7-year-old at your church to, your grandmother.
Right.
So having a nice image of yourself out there on social media is so important, because anybody can type in your name and Google you, and then your Facebook comes up, your Snapchat comes up, your Instagram, everything comes up. Even, things that you think that go away or you delete them. People can still find them. So it is so important to just kind of have that nice, clean image of yourself out there on social media.
And think before you post.
Think before you post.
Yes.
Think before you post.
Whitney Young, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.